Everyone's heard of the Cold War, America versus the Soviet Union. But what if I told you it already happened 2,000 years ago? Rome and Persia, two empires that stood on opposite ends of the known world, locked in a struggle that lasted 7 centuries. Not just in battlefields, but in ideology, religion, trade, and power. No peace ever lasted long. No victory was ever complete. This was the ancient world's longest rivalry, the first Cold War in history. It began in the 1st century BC, Rome rising in the west, Persia reborn in the east under the Parthian kings. Rome, disciplined and expansionist, an empire of law, legions, and iron roads. Persia, ancient and proud, an empire of kings, cavalry, and silk routes. They didn't share borders easily. They shared tension. Every mountain pass, every border city, every caravan route became a chess piece in a game of survival. In 53 BC, Roman ambition met Persian skill at Carrhae, where Crassus and 30,000 Roman soldiers were annihilated by Parthian horse archers. It wasn't just a defeat, it was a message. Persia could stand toe-to-toe with Rome. Rome struck back again and again, under emperors like Trajan and Severus, marching deep into Mesopotamia. They captured cities, plundered capitals, but they could never hold them. Why? Because Persia played a different game. They didn't need to conquer Rome, only to survive it. When the Sassanids replaced the Parthians, the Cold War escalated. Now it was ideology versus ideology. Rome, the empire of the cross. Persia, the empire of fire. Christianity versus Zoroastrianism. Faith itself became a weapon. For centuries, the frontier froze in a dangerous balance. Both sides built fortresses, traded hostages, signed treaties, then broke them. They spied on each other through merchants. They used client states, Armenia, Georgia, Arabia, as pawns in their endless proxy wars. It wasn't unlike the 20th century's Cold War. Influence, propaganda, and espionage shaping history from the shadows. But sometimes, the Cold War turned hot. By the 6th century, both empires were exhausted, yet neither could stop. Under Emperor Heraclius of Byzantium and King Khosrow II of Persia, the final war erupted. Persia invaded first, capturing Jerusalem, stealing the true cross, pushing to the gates of Constantinople. It looked like the end for Rome, but Heraclius struck back, a desperate counterattack across Anatolia, deep into Persia itself. In 628, the Byzantines triumphed. Persia fell into chaos. After 700 years, the ancient Cold War was over, but victory came too late for both. Within a generation, both empires were shadows of their former selves. A new power rose from the south, the armies of Islam. In less than a century, they conquered Persia and much of the Byzantine East. Rome and Persia, the two eternal rivals, both defeated by an idea neither saw coming. 7 centuries of rivalry, countless wars, millions of lives, all for the same dream: to rule the world. Neither truly won, but their clash shaped civilization, from the laws we follow, to the faiths we believe, to the borders we still fight over today. Rome versus Persia, the war that never really ended.